Here is practice test 2, SAT practice test 2, number 19, no calculator section. And I'm going to draw on this, but it's too small at the moment, so I will say in the words of the Iron Sheik, a famous professional wrestler, Mr. Cameraman, zoom it! Zoom it! All right, we've zoomed it. And I'm going to draw this like a triangle. Let's see if this cooperates. Sometimes my drawing doesn't work. All right, that's supposed to be a side. So notice that's a right triangle. And this is the x distance. This is the y distance. So x is square root of 3. And y is 1. And then we have, this is the angle. It says angle O. Does it say angle O or does it give it a different name? Where is... It says O is a center. What is AOB? Okay, it calls it AOB. AOB, the middle one, is always where the angle is. So it's actually that angle. And they say that's pi over A. Well, we have the opposite side and we have the adjacent side. So make sure you know SOHCAHTOA. And which one of these? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. Which one of those has opposite and adjacent? Well, tangent. So tangent, whatever this angle is, we don't know what the A is, so it's pi over A, equals opposite 1 over square root of 3. Well, they're not going to have the answer like that, or they're not going to even have it on the unit circle. We're going to look that up in a second. So you have to rationalize the denominator. When there's a square root in the denominator, multiply by the square root over itself to get rid of the square root. And that's going to equal square root of 3. We multiply top times top and bottom times bottom. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. So tangent of pi over A equals square root of 3 over 3. You have to memorize this unit circle because this is the no calculator section, at least the first quadrant, because then it repeats. Well, whereas this always has cosine first, then sine, and whoever this person is, usually the unit circle does not show tangent in it. This person wrote in the tangents, and I looked up on my search engine unit circle with tangent. So the one in pen is tangent. Well, there's square root of 3 over 3. It says that's for 30 degrees or pi over 6. So the angle is pi over 6. And that means that A equals 6. And which answer is A equals 6? Oh, this is a grid in. So you would just grid in 6. So 6 is what you would grid in for that one. And again, you have to know the unit circle. If this was a calculator section, you could figure it out with the calculator. Tangent of what equals pi over 3, square root of 3 over 3. Or you could do, remember, arctangent. And I don't know, your calculator may call it arctangent or it may call it tangent minus 1. And if you had your calculator in radian modes, you'd put in arctan or tan minus 1, square root of 3 over 3. And your calculator would spit out pi over 6. Or if it was in degree modes, it would spit out 30 degrees. So that's how you would know it. But as long as you know the unit circle, you get this one. That's all.